Good morning class. Today we will derive third equation of motion. In the third equation of motion we will derive the relation between three things: acceleration, distance and velocity. So the third equation of motion can be obtained by using the first equation of motion and second equation of motion and removing the t from the equation number 1 and equation number 2. So how we remove the t from the equation number 1 and equation number 2, and after that we will derive the third equation. So please follow my walking. So first of all we will write the first equation of motion. That is Vf is equal to Vi plus Kg. So now we will taking square on both sides. Vf square is equal to Vi plus At whole square. So Vi plus At whole square, we will open it with the help of the formula. So the formula is A plus B whole square is equal to A square plus 2AB plus B square. This square we will open with the help of this formula. So Vf square is equal to, so for example if we consider Vi is equal to A and At is equal to B, it means we can read it A plus B whole square. So now we will put the value of Vi in the place of A and At in the place of B. So A square, for example this is the A square plus 2A B plus B square. Actually this is the structure of this one. We will write here Vi, At and At square. So in the next step we will write Vf square is equal to Vi square, this one, Vi whole square, Vi square plus 2. There are three things are multiplying to Vi and At. Actually these are the unlike terms, so that's why we can write it Vi At plus At whole square means At multiplied by At. So the result will be A square P square. So in the next step Vf square is equal to class, actually in these terms we will take the common 2A. Actually 2 is present in this term but 2 is not present in this term. So multiply this term, multiply and divide this term by 2. Vf square plus 2vi at plus 2 upon 2 a square t square. So in the next step, Vf square is equal to Vi square plus, now we will take the common 2a from this term and this term. So after taking the common 2a from this term, the remaining term will be Vi and t. Plus sign, and now we will take the common from this one. So when we will take common 2 from this term, or we can write it 1 upon 2 a. Actually here is a square. So when we will take common from this, the remaining variable will be a. T square bracket close. So class, now we will use here the equation number 2, because in the beginning I have told you we will derive the third equation of motion by using the first equation of motion and second equation of motion and removing t from them. So till here the solution of the equation number 1. Now you know that the second equation S is equal to VIT plus 1 upon 2AT. So now we will put the value of these terms here, because VIT plus 1 upon 2 AT square is equal to S. So here we will write S because this whole thing is equal to S. So Vf square is equal to Vi square plus 2A. So here we will write S because this is the second equation of motion, that is equal to S. So we will rearrange it. When Vf will come on this side, so we will write V square minus Vi square is equal to 2AS, or 2AS is equal to Vf square minus Vi square. This is called third equation of motion. Students, now we will solve the numerical by using the third equation of motion. A bus moving with a velocity of 72 km per hour. On the application of the brakes, it stops after covering a distance of 500 meters. Calculate the deceleration produced by the brakes. So students, first of all we will write the data from this numerical. a bus moving with a velocity of 72 km per hour. On the application of the brakes, stops after covering a distance of 500 meters. So, first of all, we will write the velocities. Velocity of 72 km per hour, and then application of the brake, it stops. Application of the brakes, it stops after covering a distance of 500 meters. So there are two velocities, initial velocity and final velocity. So 72 km per hour is the initial velocity and the final velocity will be 0. Why the final velocity will be 0? When anybody stop suddenly or applying the brake, then the final velocity will be 0. So 72 km we will take as an initial velocity and final velocity we will consider 0 because the bus is stopped after applying the brake. So initial velocity is equal to 72 km per hour. Actually 72 km per hour is a bigger unit. So we will convert this unit into meter per second. So how we can convert kilometer per hour into meter per second? Because we know that 1 kilometer have a 1000 meter. 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meter. And when we will convert kilometer into meter, then we will multiply by 1000. And next we will convert hour into second. So we know that 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes and 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds. So when we will change 1 hour into second, 60 multiplied by 60 is equal to 3600 seconds. So in 1 hour, how many seconds? 3600 seconds. So when we will change kilometer per hour into meter per second, then we will multiply 72 by 1000 and divided by 3600. So Vi is equal to 72 multiplied by 1000 and divided by 3600 seconds. 3600. So now we will simplify. 72 ones are and 36 ones are 36 twos are 72 and 2 tens are 20. Now we will write in meter per second. So this is the method to convert kilometer per hour into meter per second. So please always remember, when any velocity is given in kilometer per hour, first change into meter per second. How can you change into meter per second? By multiplying by 1000 and divided by 3600. So now the final velocity is equal to 0. Why the final velocity is equal to 0? Because the bus stopped after applying the brake. So the next one, covering a distance of 500 meters. It means S is equal to 500 meters. Calculate the deceleration produced by the brake. Students, do you know when the acceleration produced and when the deceleration produced? When the speed is increasing or velocity is increasing, then acceleration is producing. And when deceleration produced, it means the velocity of the body is decreasing. That is called the negative acceleration. It means in this question, deceleration is producing because the direction of the acceleration is opposite to the velocity. So we will write here A, because acceleration and deceleration both are represented by A, but the difference, acceleration is a positive and the deceleration is a negative. So we will find A. So to solve this numerical, we will use the third equation of motion. So the third equation of motion is 2as is equal to vf square minus vi square. Now we will put the values. 2a we have to find, and the value of s is equal to 500. Now we will write here 500. So Vf is equal to 0. Vf is equal to 0. So we will write here 0 square minus Vi is equal to 20. So we will write here 20 square. So now we will multiply 2 with 500. The answer will be 1000. A is equal to 0 square mean 0 minus 20 square mean 20 multiplied by 20, and the answer will be 400. So the next step is 1000 A is equal to minus 400. So 1000 is multiplied with A. So we will divide 400 by 1000. A is equal to, when we will divide 4 by 10, then the answer will be 0.4. So the unit of the acceleration is meter per second per second. So class, the negative sign means this is the deceleration because the velocity is decreasing.